मैं 10:30 में करूँगा. Okay. रख दे मैले. रख दे. बाय. ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਚੰਦ ਤੱਕ ਰੱਬ ਨਾ ਦੇ ਤਾਰਨ ਪਸੰਦ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹੋ ਤੋ 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 ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਚੰਦ ਤੱਕ ਰੱਬ ਨਾ ਦੇ ਤਾਰਨ ਪਸੰਦ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੋ 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 ਪਰ ਯਾਦ ਜਬ ਆਇਓ ਦ Yes. What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it. And if you have done it already, then don't forget to like the stream and leave a chat on the chat section. यो पनि धेरै माथि गयो जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई. यतिकै हुँदा चाहिँ ठिकै होला कि यतिकै हुँदा चाहिँ अलि ठिकै होला हौ. लडिक छ के टुकटुकमा पनि लाइभ गरिदिउँ. टुकटुकमा पनि लाइभ त गर्नु होला नि. गयो गयो विन्डो क्याप्चर गयो मलाई थाहा थियो यस्तै हुन्छ भनेर. टुकटुकमा लाइभ गर्नलाई के गर्नुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि यसो गरौँ. टुकटुक खोलो. टुकटुकमा यस गरौँ. टुकटुकको खोलेर beer, beer, B-E-A-R, beer, beer. What is display capture? 8 source. विंडो कैप्चर की, डिस्प्ले कैप्चर की, गेम कैप्चर की के हो. कास्ट iOS 8 एक्सेप्ट. किती होणार आहे source display capture. Capture the whole monitor screen. कतिखेर आउँछ मोनिटर स्क्रिन चाहिँ खोइ चंद तकरा बना दे तारा न पसंद मैनू आर्यन टुकटुकमा गएर हेर्छु कस्तो आइरहेछ
Messes my blood. Messes my blood. Here we have one of the greatest knock phone.
मैले त जानिन सोर्स कहाँबाट एड गर्छ यार सोर्स हाल्ने ठाउँ नै आउँदैन त दामी भन्दा पछि टुकटुकमा के आइरहेछ नानी मैले POTW निकालेको छुइनँ है, कति भइसक्यो POTW आएको, निकालेकै छैन।
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game. And yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here. And it's all building up very nicely. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So it's down to business here. And he's had it nicked away. Short changes him with that pass. Nakamura. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing...
Decent hit! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Carlos.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Williams. Chance with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And it's Nakamura. Paredes clears it away. So we're still where we started right now. Yuri. Nico Williams. Bilbao couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. There's the hit!
Whoa!
Is his 30th goal. Danielson at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
nicely aimed pass. Mbappe gets through. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
In with a header!
Donna yaar David
Oh,
Ryan.
that was a
Ah,
brilliant
it's
save.
so
Nico
fake.
Williams
Welcome to
actually
the
didn't do
stream.
an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That was
Swagatom.
a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's got away.
Are?
Could move up a gear here. Danielson going full tilt. down
Oh,
the left.
nice.
Danielson. Danielson!
Missed
He has hit
by
that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks
the
perplexed.
inch.
That was hit with real ferocity.
Khub bhalo.
And that's been won straight back. And the pass is intercepted. Sunset.
2 added minutes
Gurjeta.
has been indicated.
मच्छर आइरहेछ
Whistle goes for
मच्छर
half-time. We'll do it back on the first
Machar.
45 minutes.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Hello everybody and a quick announcement.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals,
Thank you for
and
your
two
cooperation.
between them at half-time.
On the field. Number
That gets things
20,
going for the second half.
Danielson. Number 9,
Nico
Mbappe.
Williams puts his foot on the gas.
Number 22,
Beckenbauer
number 15,
cuts out the pass.
Diego Forlan.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's looking to set free a
Oh,
runner.
offside.
Forlan gets flagged offside.
করেছেন তুমি
Forlan.
Oh shit. তুমি কি অবস্থা
Sunset. Gurjeta. Ruiz de Galarreta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Nakamura. Fiddles it through. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. Williams. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ruiz de Galarreta.
The attendance for
And
this
Yuri.
match was 71,550.
Nico Williams. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Gets his pass away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Williams. And that is out of play.
Substitution.
তুমি করেছি
Berenguer. Now Nico Williams. Gurjeta. Gurjeta. Yuri. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. to Galarreta. Picked out brilliantly. That has been slung wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's gone forward.
Nico Williams, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Engages and forces him off the ball. Berenguer.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, he's not getting past him there. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
আমি জানি না কোন আসবে আমি জানি না
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Paredes gets across to intercept that.
I think Lionel Messi will be there.
Oh, it's come loose.
One card of Lionel Messi will
And
be
we're
there.
done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...
Probably this card, I think. Probably this card will be there, I think. ये मूल है यहाँ पर
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, atmosphere frenetic. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Chukwueze. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Roberto Carlos. Gabia. Xiao.
No, brother. Currently, I am
Yeah, we're actually
trying to get some
currently watching a
trying to get
contest
the
of
3 PUTW.
insipid probing. The only way is up.
That's
I
why I'm
hope.
playing this event.
Oh, he's found now the finish!
Fuck it.
Oh, Milan! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Xiao cuts out the pass. Jimenez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Chukwueze. Great defending, strong and determined.
Hey, fuck. Fofana.
Chukwueze. Emerson. Milan finding their passes. Beckenbauer. Now White. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nakamura. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Emerson. Terracciano. Emerson Royale. Throwing.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danielson. Danielson goes on a charge down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Petit. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Fires it in. Has a goal! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looks to the other side.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Beckenbauer.
No, shit.
For a moment you felt that was going... Ah, he's given it away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Miss pass.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
This match was 81,007.
Rafael Leao. White does well to stand firm and defend it. Forlan. He's away. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Emerson Royale made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And the shot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Abraham. Good read, needed to be. Looking for a chance! In he goes again. Put that one away.
I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe the channel, please.
Reinders with the short one.
Coming on the field.
अरे
Number 7.
कसरी बिट भयो क्या त्यो
Crucial block in there.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nico Williams might just make this. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Fofana. Looking for the runner. Emerson Royale. Swings big header.
लगाइदियो यार फेरि चिकेल चाहिँ यो यार
There really is no way back now. What a great header. Got
Added minutes have
plenty on
been
that.
indicated.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That's at the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get the
welcome to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Goes looking wide. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That has not gone well.
अलि मिलाएर त हान्नु
Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
खालि चप हान्छ
Well, amongst many successful Asian players who have performed in Europe, I wonder how highly does this man, Shinsuke Nakamura, rank for you, Jim?
Pretty high, Peter. You know, he was one of the first to come over to the European continent, and we know he's an excellent playmaker, a traditional number 10, but of course he had great expertise as well on set pieces.
And that has been cleared. And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Ball is over the line. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gets his pass away. Over to the other side. Denilson. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. Well, that's a little loose. Here's Rodri. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Referee has just said play on. And no that is pretty much the end of that.
कस्तो लाइभ डिस्कनेक्टेड हो फेरि ल टिकटक के हुन्छ
Raya sends that a long way. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Pass is just off target. Petit. Over to the left. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Denilson. Mbappe. Nakamura. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. And we hit half-time.
Half-time.
No easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
From the regional police
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in.
युट्युबमा के भएको भ्युजै आउँछ होला त
Still 0-0.
Mbappe. Number 20.
And we're underway again.
Denilson.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Diego Forlan. Number 22.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Messi, little pass back. And it's Nakamura. White. Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Beckenbauer is the guilty party there. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Nakamura.
The attendance for this match
Fiddles
was
it through.
71,898.
That's a throw.
मेरो अपोनेन्टको चाहिँ थ्रो कसरी भयो थ्रो कसरी
Very little to
भयो
report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither
Foul
side
man,
has
eh?
produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Palois. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Forlan. Nakamura. Nakamura!
कस्तो
Well, the finish
यो
certainly
एआई
didn't
को
match
चाहिँ
well
जहिले जे पनि ब्लक
Few
हुन्छ
pockets
यार
of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
White.
मेसी कुद्दैन हो
It's a sweet ball, that. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Nantes showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nakamura. For Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. Williams. And he's there to clear it. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides...
कहिले भनेको प्लेयर परेको छैन भुत्रो नि पर्दैन यो प्लेयर पनि मलाई थाहा छ विनी पर्छ त मलाई मरे पर्दैन विनी यमाल पर्दिनै हुन्थ्यो मैले दुईटा प्लेयर भन्ने एउटा 4 स्टार वाला प्लेयर दिरा हुन्छ मलाई थाहा छ कि यस्तै गर्छ के जहिले ई फुटबल मसँग नि why always me के इटो दियो हावा यस्तै गर्छ कि ई फुटबल 4 स्टार प्लेयर दिन्छ यार बेइज्जत अलिकति लाज शरम छैन यो ई फुटबललाई के भएको यार छैन क्या अलिकति केही डर भर भन्ने भगवानदेखि त डराउनु यी फुटबल के गरेको यार नरकमै जान्छ कोही युट्युब च्याटमा छ उयो खेल्ने हो भने कोप खेल्ने हो भने कोप खेल्ने भने खेलौं एनीबडी वान्ट्स टु प्ले कोप युट्युब च्याटमा कोही हुन्छ भने हात उठाउनुहोस् टिकटक च्याटमा कोही हुनुहुन्छ भने हात उठाउनुहोस् मच्छर कति टुक्छ विनिसियस सुनियर दिएको थियो भने कस्तो माल हुन्थ्यो अहिले
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he can clear it away.
मैले सुरुमै ब्याक गरेको हुन्छ के त्यो एउटा टावर देख्ने बित्तिकै
looking for in
फेरि
particular
ठ्याक्कै
here?
बोर्ड हो कि
Well, this guy
ब्याक गर्ने
Saka,
भन्नुमा अनि
I've
फेरि
been
खेलिहाल्यो
praising
यो नेट
since
यस्तै छ
day
मलाई
one.
थाहा थियो यस्तै हुन्छ भनेर
Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Spread it left to Nielsen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass
यार
with an
यस्तो अर्काको
intelligent
नेट
run,
अड्की
but the
अड्की
pass is...
मलाई थाहा थियो कि यो गेम यस्तै हुन्छ
Oh, it's
भनेर
die-hard defence and the willingness to put his
अर्काको
body on the line.
नेटमा
Very impressive.
And he's onside. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos.
ओइ के भएको यो पेटी
Tries to get it clear.
एक त मैले आँखा राम्ररी देखेको छैन कि यो नेटले गरेर
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Petit really looked as though
Aryan
he
bhai
had
हैन यो
chosen
म
correctly
तपाईको
then,
छिमेकी
and
भन्ने
yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mohamed Salah, an instinctive delivery. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Nakamura showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. Endrick. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
The screen for an information bulletin from the regional
No
police
goals at this
department.
stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 20,
That gets things going for the second half.
coming on the field. Number 15.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Number 22. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, it's Petit. Can he get it through? That has been cut short.
कस्तो अड्केको नेट
Well, they've got it again. And it's Roberto Carlos.
कहाँ खेल्नु सकिन्छ त अनि यसरी त
And it's slung out wide. Messi. Beckham.
यसरी त भित्र नै खेल्नु
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh no, what has happened here?
एकछिन ल चार्ज सकिनु
Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar is offering a
The
wry
attendance
smile
for
there.
this match was
Saka makes the
72,306.
interception. Messi, and it's Forlan. Oh, that's nice. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Nakamura. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defenses, it seems on
त्यसले चाहिँ
top
कसरी
here.
खेलिरहेछ
Well, I
क्या
think it's
मेरो त
a
यस्तो
fair
अड्किरहेछ
reflection of what
त्यसको
we've
झन्
seen
के
so
भइरहेको
far.
होला होला
Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal
पास नै
simply
गइरहेछ
because
नि यत्रो
respective
चिप्दाले
defences have been strong.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's really well manoeuvred. Back into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Swung over. That is good alertness. Could move up a gear here. Nicely aimed pass. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Last game, look guys.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. As you can see, we've already started here. That's been intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents.
जो नेट
You
और
won't think it,
गरेको
but
मेरो नेट हो
there's
कि
so
तिनीहरुको
much
नेट हो
detailed work behind everything he does. This is what keeps him ahead of his opponents and his contemporaries.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Mbappe, Nakamura. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's great chance! Loose ball
यस्तो
now,
पाउँदैन
there's a
हैन
chase
न
on to
गाड
retrieve it.
गुलेतीले
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Can he get onto this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
छी 2G मा कनेक्टेड छ भने अड्किँदैन
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona finding their passes. Mbappe. No goals as yet. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. He's gone for goal.
पक्ड्यो यार
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Chooses to go back. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
manual नो और कति गाडी बढेको
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. White. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Carlos. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Messi. Played out wide. Cafu.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Denilson. Looks to go up and over. Mbappe. Messi. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Neymar aims beyond the defence, and that is expertly dealt with.
corner
Barcelona have their second corner now. Gets his head to it.
लु गल लगा
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get...
Adams! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Picked up, bring down the finish!
यो पनि लाग्ने थिएन कस्तो हावा टिमसँग गोल खाइरहेको छु म
Two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The attendance for this match
Messi,
was
that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Threads one in. And he's whipped it across. Keeper sees it all the way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nico Williams. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. It's a mighty effort.
ओइ
Yes, it's there.
कस्तो दामी गोल लाग्यो यार
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Roberto Carlos picks it up from the goal kick. Oh no, this does not look good. Kimmich. He has found the way through. And here's Forlan. There's the shot.
Come back यो कमब्याक अब एक गोल लाग्यो भने हुन्छ
Back they come.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
And this is Forlan. And the shot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Neymar.
There will be 5 minutes.
That is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
के भयो
Nakamura is the guilty party there. Five minutes to add, and it's Neymar. Nakamura, forwards and with intent. Forlan, and the header!
बाहिर गयो नि
No,
यार
he didn't quite meet it right.
10 सेकेन्ड जाओ
That's at the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither.
I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe the channel, please.
In the weeks ahead. Forlan picking up the Man of the Match award.
This was for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the like and thanks for the subscription if you have done. See you on tomorrow's live stream. Till then, bye bye. Good night. Have a sweet dream. Have a sound sleep. See you tomorrow. Good night. के गरेँ मैले फेरि गेम उयो गरेँ ल बाइ बाइ गुड नाइट सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनु होला नगर्नु हुनेहरूले लाइक गरिदिनु होला नगर्नु हुनेहरूले ठिकै छ त माया देखाइदिनु म बोल्नै आउँदैन लास्टमा ल सुतेको म तपाईहरु पनि सुत्नु निन्द्रा पुर्याउनु भोलि भेटौँला